back to Tell the Truth channel. Please like, share my content on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and what other content that y'all go on. I appreciate that very much. I am in Jesus and Jesus is in me. All right, I have a channel message from my Father. And this for the people out there in the world and for y'all to understand what's going on with y'all families and friends that he want me to speak on. He want me to let y'all know that you can be sacrificed all kind of ways. You don't always got to be sacrificed or somebody doing spells on you. You don't have to be sacrificed like that. People in your family and friends, I would say like this, associates, because you don't have no friends. That's something y'all need to understand. You don't have no friends. You have associates. And you really don't have no associates because you can't trust them either. So you really don't have nobody but yourself that you can trust. Yourself. The only person you could depend on is God and the angels and the ancestors and Jesus, Holy Ghost, and Mary Mother. Them are the ones that you can depend on, and yourself. That's it. This is something God wants y'all to understand. Like I keep on saying, people are fickle out there in the world. Family and friends that y'all want to call, if that's what y'all want to call them, are fickle. These people would betray you in the blink of an eye. They would. They will betray you in the blink of an eye. No matter how much the price is, they will go for it. If the price is right, they will go for it. You know what, y'all? Check out The Price is Right on TV. That's good too. But that was just a joke I just threw up in there. But anyway, if the price is right, they would jump on it. So, this is what the Father is saying here. You could be sacrificed all kind of ways. You could be sacrificed by somebody that have a sickness, and they can come around and hug you and give you that sickness. You could be sacrificed like that. You could be sacrificed by having intercourse with somebody that they hire to have intercourse with you, that they hire to have somebody to come to be around you. You could be sacrificed just like that. You could be sacrificed if somebody set you up. That's a sacrifice. You could be sacrificed if you walking out in the streets and a car just come and hit you from nowhere. That's a sacrifice. You could be sacrificed if you walking out there and you get hit and somebody shoot you. That's a sacrifice. You could be sacrificed when you out there swimming and all of a sudden somebody drown you in the water. That's a sacrifice. So that goes for only not just for you, it's for your children. It's all kind of ways that a person can sacrifice you for money. This is what God want me to tell y'all. You could be sacrificed any kind of way. No matter which way, you could be sacrificed. So, the only person you can trust is yourself and God and the angels and the ancestors, Jesus, Holy Ghost, and Mary Mother. Them the only ones you can trust. Because God is the one that you can go to. And God is the ones that send the angels and the ancestors to protect you. So when you going through anything and any problems, you go to God. And you give it to God. And when you give it to God, God give it to the angels. And then the angels and the ancestors and all of them come and protect you from the people that try to get you sacrificed. They do that. So you have to have trust in yourself to know who to trust and who not to trust. Because, like I said, people and families and friends, that whatever y'all want to call them the ones are fickle, and them the ones will do anything to get what they need if they have to get it. So if they have to use y'all to sacrifice, that's what they're going to do. If they have to use y'all children's, y'all grandchildren's, or whoever they need to use to get what they need, and the price is right, they will sacrifice you for it. No matter what, they will sacrifice you for it. And you got to look at this. These days, these people are desperate because God have been pulling things away from people that have been taking people off the earth over money, material things. He been pulling them off the earth, harming their families over money, material things, and fame. They've been harming their families for this. And this is what God is trying to tell y'all. You have to have trust in yourself, because you're the only one that's going to look out for yourself. Nobody else is not going to look out for you because they're looking out for themselves. And this is what God is trying to tell y'all. You're on your own. You're is on your own. If the price is right, these people, they will take it. If you have family that really love you and really would not take a price on your soul, then you got somebody that you can have your back. But it ain't that many. This is what God is saying. It's not that many in the family. It's not that many people that's your associates that will have your back, that will not sell your soul for money. It's not that many out there. So if you got people in the family and they would not take your soul for a price of money, then that the people that walks with God. Because the ones that walk with God would not take a price of money for your soul. They would not do that because they walk with God. And the only person they trust is God. And ain't no money or no fame or no fortune or nothing would make them turn away from God. Because they know that God is the only one can give them what they need. Because when you go towards somebody that's wicked, they're not for you. They just want you to do what they want you to do to get what they need. They're not there for you. They don't have your back. Because once you sacrifice your soul for the people, you're done. You're done. Because let me tell you something. This is what God is saying. When you sacrifice your soul, these people are going to sacrifice you at the end of the day. When you sit there and sacrifice the people that you love for fame and fortune and money, the people that help you to do the sacrifice, They are going to sacrifice you. Do you think that they are going to let you walk this earth freely? No, you know too much. So they're not going to let you walk this earth freely. They are going to sacrifice you too. So this is what God is saying. Y'all need to wake up. Because ain't nobody going to let you walk this earth freely if you know too much. If somebody asks you to do something for money, it's a price on your head. It's a price. It's a price on your head. And that means your soul is a price that you are giving up when you take that money. It's a price. You just not going to think you just going to enjoy your life after you take that price. No, it don't walk like that. It don't work like that. No. You done put a bounty on your head, and them people have the right to claim it. Once you take that money and sacrifice somebody in your family, or your friends sacrifice their friends for money, fame, and fortune, you done put a bounty on your head, and it's a price that you have to pay, because you're not going to walk this earth freely without you paying that price. Therefore, you're not going to be here either. That's what you got to think about. You're not going to enjoy the money that they give you, the fame and fortune. They might give it to you for a little while, because they're not going to let you know when they're about to claim their price. They're not going to let you know that. You thinking you out there all willy-nilly, going out shopping, getting clothes, food, buying a house, finna become a singer, whatever you think you finna become. And when they say, no, I'm ready for that price to be claimed. And when they ready for that price to be claimed, therefore, you are gone off the earth too. Just like you took the person off the earth, you going off the earth too. So don't think you're going to walk this earth freely and thinking that you don't have a price on your head. Yes, you do. Because they not finna let you just think you're going to get away with what you done. Even though you think you saying, oh, I'm not going to tell nobody. I promise. I'm going to keep it all to myself. I'm going to take it to my grave. I promise. I'm not going to tell nobody. They're not going to hear that. They don't care about that, because they know one day you going to talk. One day you going to talk. And that's when they're going to take you. Because they know eventually you're going to get too comfortable. And you're going to talk. And they got to move you off the earth. So that's why when you take a price, when you take money or do things for people, you put a bounty on your head. And therefore, your life is going to be removed too. This is what the Father wants me to tell y'all. So, don't think you're going to get away with what you do, because you don't. You always going to have a price on your head. Once you put a price on somebody else's head, these people are going to put a price on your head. You're not going to walk the earth freely. That's just not how it works. You just don't. You know too much. And you're not going to walk the earth freely. So this is what the Father wants y'all to know. Don't think you're going to enjoy that money, the fame and fortune, because you're not. You're going to enjoy it for a little while, because they're not going to sit there and just take you like that. No, they would know if they take you like that, that's when the people going to start getting curious and wondering, man, how this person just sit up here and take somebody else's life, and then this person got killed right after. No, that's too much. That's too much publicity. They don't want nobody to know all of that. That's too much publicity. They don't want nobody to know all that. So they got to keep it on the down low. They got to keep it on the down low. And they got to wait a while. And then when they wait a while, that's when they come back and claim your soul. And that's when you are going off the earth. That's what the Father want me to speak on. So this is what he want me to talk about. And this is what I talked about. Thank y'all for listening to me. Jesus love you. Father love you. The Holy Ghost, the angels, and the ancestors. And I love y'all. And I will be back to talk to y'all again soon. Y'all have a good day and a blessed day.